Well, if this doesn't bring back memories, I don't know what will. We're going to be playing at Comerica Park. This is the first time I've played here since, I think, around the time I first got the game when I did a game between, I think it was the Braves and the Tigers, if I remember right, or it was Cubs and Tigers. I don't know. I remember it had something to do with the old franchise. So this is a repeat of the World Series from last year right here on this channel. Instead of me playing as the Detroit Tigers, of course, somebody will be playing as the Atlanta Braves. And, well, looks like Verlander and Miguel Cabrera, again, had an amazing season. So we'll see how we do in this one. Of course, I've pitched as Justin Verlander so much, and I kind of know what to look for. But again, that was MLB 2K. How this is going to translate over into the show, I don't know. But, I mean, the good thing is I do have a lot of familiarity with this team, and I'm not worried about this at all. Now, that's not to say I don't feel like that I have to, play hard to win this one. I mean, I definitely do, but I'm feeling really, really good about how this could end up. I mean, what better way to go into the World Series going against a team, like the back of your hand? Now, there are a few differences, because I remember when I was playing the Dodgers, I'm like, where's Hanley Ramirez? Well, I found him on the Detroit Tigers. So they get a little bit of a boost here when it comes to offense. And we saw how much offense they could put together in the franchise last year. So the Tigers are going to go ahead and take the field. Now it's time for me to go ahead and see what I can do. Andrelton Simmons, my leadoff hitter, coming up to the plate against Justin Verlander. First pitch by Verlander was awesome. Second pitch. Yep. Looks like this one is going to be out of here. Wow. Now, the whole thing was, too, when I was playing this, I'm playing this directly after NLCS Game 5 because I'm like, ooh, I wonder what this is going to be like. I wonder if the presentation is any different. But when this happened, I'm like, all right, well, I have to go ahead and play some more. I'm not going to go ahead and just turn the game off after I start things off like that. All right, so Laird, who is batting second for me, gets out. Justin Upton, he's going to get a deep hit, which goes into left center. It's not going to be a home run. I thought it was going to be a ground rule double, but instead, it's just a normal double. So I didn't really lose anything right there, except for the fact that you don't see the ground rule double too often. So Verlander already given up a couple hits here at the beginning of this game. Now 1-2 count, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to exploit this. Justin Verlander takes a long time with his delivery, and I'm able to steal third with Justin Upton and no throw from Alex Avila. Still one out. Jason Hayward, he's going to hit a deep fly ball 2 into right. This is going to be very easy to go ahead and tag up and come home with. I think I just may have found a tremendous weakness with Verlander. Austin Jackson, he's going to get lucky on that one as it goes off of like the toe of Justin Upton or something like that, but the throw in going to be off. So Ugla won't be able to go ahead and apply the tag. All right, so Miguel Cabrera coming up and in the postseason, he's still having a very successful time here, hitting .405. Have to find a way to turn that around. Obviously, Medlin is starting for me today. I'm going to be focusing on that two-seam fastball, try to go ahead and bring that low and inside here against a lot of these righties. And in some cases against lefties, I'll use it on a 2-strike count here to have that drift outwards. Give him a swing and miss on that one. Already, though, game's looking good. 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Now Austin Jackson, of course, still on second. Surprised he's not trying to steal or anything, but that's going to be a bad pitch. Well in the dirt. Luckily, McCann able to stay in front of it. So maybe we won't be going with that for a while. There we go. 4-seam fastball. Cabrera swings and misses. Now we get out of that inning just fine. Now here's Alex Avila on the 0-2 count for him. That curveball goes right back to Medlin. Now, while Avila will be out at first, this is probably one of the few times where I actually have been genuinely concerned about some type of injury here for Medlin, because this is the World Series. I'm going to need Medlin. 2, maybe even 3 appearances, depending on how things go here. All right. Now this one to Brennan Bosch. Wow, a good defensive play by Dan Uggla right there. You don't see that too often from him. Usually you see the errors or some type of mistake that he makes. Wow, I'm kind of proud of him. Turning things around, especially at times when it counts. Yep. Oh, never mind. He is so lucky that he got that throw over to first in time. Man, and I really was like that too when I was playing it. I was like, oh, wow, Dan Uggla, way to be, man. And then he does that. I'm like, oh, did I forget? But Verlander doing a pretty good job here of being able to stop me in the 4th inning. Haven't been able to get too much besides those 2 runs we saw earlier. This is probably the first hit that I've had since inning number 1 as well. Justin Upton getting it done there. And because I know that Justin Verlander is going to take a while with his delivery, I'm 100% comfortable stealing second. Don't even have to slide. Don't even know why Alex Avila threw the ball. When you take that long to go ahead and start everything up and get the ball towards home, I'm going to be exploiting that. I don't know if this is wrong of me to be doing, but hey, against Justin Verlander, I'm not going to get too many chances to be able to get some runs. 1-0 count now to Hayward. Here I go for 3rd again. Standing up, no throw. Now Hayward ends up getting out, but we still have Justin Upton over there on 3rd. So Freddie Freeman, MVP from the regular season. This is going to be hit right over there to Ivante. That's 2nd. All right, so while Freeman is out at first, Justin Upton comes home. It is 3-0 now in the 4th. Austin Jackson. Remember, he had that crazy hit earlier that went off of the foot of Justin Upton. He'll get a base hit. It's going to get past Angelton Simmons. And again, Justin Upton not able to do anything with it. As in, like, messing up right from the get-go. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Prince Fielder. Going to go ahead and hit this one on the ground. 6-4-3. Double play. That was one of the things about Prince Fielder that I didn't like here was how long it took for him to get over to first. But works out for me right there. Tigers now. That one. Ooh, I played that one pretty well, actually. Hayward only allowing a double. Could have been a triple if I didn't go ahead and field that too well, but I'm glad that I did. All right, so this one going to Hayward, and dang it, I didn't get under it the way that I wanted to. I need to curl hop that one or something. The throw over to Johnson would have been in time if I would have played that one correctly. All right, that'll put Avila over there at 3rd. I'm kind of beating myself up a little bit for it. Brennan Bosch. Going to go with the 2-seamer inside. He's going to hit that one through the middle part of the infield. And B.J. Upton also not able to grab that one right away. Whew. This is getting dangerous. All right, Avila and Bosch. Man, I remember those guys. How well they had the potential to play. Top of 6, JV still in. Wow, that one gets past Miguel Cabrera. All right. So, Simmons is at first. And after that happens, Jim Leland is going to come out and make a change. I think this definitely needed to be done. Especially right now because things could start to get out of hand. Verlander, you look at 3 runs. But you got to remember what I've been able to do against him here on the base pass. And so 3 runs is actually really, really good given the circumstances. If he was a normal pitcher, I guess, so to speak, well, it wouldn't be 3-0. Probably wouldn't be getting pulled right now either. All right, so Albuquerque coming in now to relieve Verlander. So This is going to be a little bit of a shift for me here, especially with timing. But Laird hitting this one on the ground. It's a 6-4-3 double play for the Tigers now. How effective Laird is going to be kind of remains to be seen. I really didn't get a chance to be able to play as him that much throughout this franchise. Obviously, being a National League team, I didn't have the designated hitter. But that one's going to roll out into center field to Austin Jackson. So I'm still getting things going here. Justin Upton with another hit today. Now that may go ahead and affect Albuquerque a little bit. But here's Hayward. 3-1, top of the 6th. I'm heading for second. Wow, hit and run was the smart play to go with. What was that? What was that? Run comes home. Hayward gets on second. That was just a perfect storm of problems right there for the Tigers. Wow. All right, 4-1, Freddie Freeman. Also getting a base hit off of Albuquerque, rounding third. And another run scores. Hayward luckily has some wheels. I think that the threat of him coming home was what made that throw be off by as much as it was. We're not done yet. 5-1, Freddie Freeman. He's going to get a base hit. Well, till Austin Jackson dives and gets that one. Never mind. Whew, that was a good dive. Speaking of Austin Jackson, he's up now trying to lay down the bunt. That is literally right down the line. I thought that was going to be called foul. Instead, it's fair, but we get the out. Octavio is coming in. Octavio. All right. So 5-1, top of 8. Tigers really been off and on with pitching. Haven't seen that happen yet, though. That's an error for the Tigers. Man, I didn't get too many errors when I was the Tigers, but then again, a little bit different. I had Marco Scudero over there at second. But there I go, stealing second. I'm safe. Got to keep the base running going here. I've been this aggressive so far, and it's really paid off, so I don't plan on changing this anytime soon. Now, a good hit could go ahead and bring Simmons home. We saw something like that happen earlier with Justin Upton and with Hayward. Now, here's Laird. Again, pretty inexperienced playing with him, but that base hit will go into the gap. No problem for Simmons to come home, and Laird, well, he's going to get on over to second. So it looks like that the bullpen for the Tigers have really been a liability for him in this game. It's 6-1 now in the top of the 8th, and Justin Upton already with a tremendous game adds to it here with a 2-run home run. So I think we've got our player of the game. Man, Verlander was doing a really good job. Leland goes to the bullpen. That might have been the wrong choice. So I'm confident now about the outcome of this game. I think it may only be a matter of time. But here we are in the bottom of the 8th. Tigers, well, they're going to get another run added here with this home run. I still have Medlin in right now. I don't know if I should go ahead and bring him out yet. His energy level is pretty high, too. The thing about the Tigers is they've been swinging at a lot of pitches. A lot of them. So that translates to them making contact with the ball and us being able to get outs, too. Their hits haven't been out of hand. They have gotten a lot of hits. But, I don't know. Bottom of the 9th here. Yeah, I'm keeping Medlin in. Austin Jackson hits this one on the ground. Ugla charges it. Gets the throw over to first to beat Jackson. Out number 1 here of the bottom of the 9th. All right, Miguel Cabrera. He's going to get this one into the gap, too. Now, since we were playing a little bit shorter there, I think, than what we would typically play, that goes ahead and makes it so that way we only hold Cabrera to first. All right, so here's Prince Fielder, and this kind of reminds me here of some moments that I had earlier, except the perspective was a little bit different. I wasn't the one pitching, I was the one hitting. Back when we had the big three, Victor Martinez, Miguel Cabrera, and Prince Fielder. Yeah, Prince Fielder hit Miguel Cabrera home a number of times with a big slam. So, I won't be surprised, nor would I be disappointed if it was an 8-4 game. But we've been able to get ahead in the count. 0-2 with the changeup. Watches that one. Strike 3. Prince Fielder's got to sit down. Alex Avila going to pop this one straight up to Chris Johnson. Easy catch. Easy win for game 1. We end up winning this one here by a score of 8-2. Like I said, I'm going to have to remember what I just learned here with Verlander, because that's going to come in handy down the road here in like a game 4 situation. So we'll see what happens, though. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz, but you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching, and as always, I hope you have a good one.